Gerry McGeough is a prominent Irish Republican who was a volunteer in the Provisional Irish Republican Army, a former Sinn Féin activist and editor of the defunct The Hibernian magazine. McGeough broke with Sinn Féin in 2001 and he is now an independent Irish Catholic nationalist activist. McGeough was set to serve 20 years imprisonment after being found guilty in 2011 for attempted murder, although he was released 2 years later, on the 29th of January 2013, under the Good Friday Agreement. Early life. McGeough joined the Provisional Irish East Tyrone Brigade in 1975, aged 16. According to Tim Pat Coogan, Gerry McGeough was beaten by RUC interrogators at Cookstown Barracks, Tyrone in 1977, and was deported from Britain following a brief visit to London in 1978. McGeough had been arrested and interrogated for a full week before deportation, on suspicion that he was an Irish Republican sympathiser. After activity in Ireland and Europe, he was arrested in August 1988 while crossing the Dutch-German border with 2 AK-47 rifles in his car. He was charged with attacks on the British Army of the Rhine and held for 4 years in a specially built German detention centre. His trial in Germany was interrupted by extradition to the United States, where he was charged with attempting to buy surface-to-air missiles in 1983. He served 3 years of his sentence in U.S. prisons until his release, in 1996, whereupon he was deported to the Republic of Ireland. McGeough led Sinn Féin's opposition to the referendum on the Nice Treaty in the Republic of Ireland. He was also a Sinn Féin national executive member before becoming disgusted with what he perceives as the socially liberal views of Nouveau Sinn Féin Catholic activist. McGeough is known for his strong Catholic views. You would never get a leader of Sinn Féin condemning abortion, homosexual marriage, or anything of that nature. I, as an Irish nationalist and Roman Catholic, never want to see the day when there are abortion clinics in every market town in Ireland. But looking around, there is no political grouping willing to take a stance against that. He accompanied Justin Barrett on a lecture tour of Irish towns in March 2004, in support of the latter's unsuccessful attempt to become a member of the European Parliament. In May 2006, McGeough, as editor, and Charles Byrne, a 28-year-old from Drogheda, launched a monthly magazine called The Hibernian, dedicated to faith, family and country. The magazine had articles espousing the views of Father Dennis Fay and also promoted the Society of St. Pius X. McGeough is associated with the ancient order of Hibernians. In 2007, McGeough declared he would be standing for election in the Northern Ireland Assembly elections against Sinn Féin in the Fermanagh and South Tyrone constituency. He put himself forward as a protest against Sinn Féin's vote in January 2007 to support the police service of Northern Ireland, a key provision of the St Andrews Agreement. He polled 1.8% of the vote. The Hibernian ceased publication in 2008. Arrest and conviction. On 8 March 2007, McGeough was arrested by the PSNI whilst leaving the election count centre in Omagh. The arrest was in connection with the 1981 shooting of Sammy Brush, who is now a councillor for the Democratic Unionist Party in Ballygawley, was delivering mail in his job as a postman near Ornickloy when he was shot. He was also an off-duty member of the Ulster Defence Regiment. Brush, who was wearing a bulletproof vest, managed to return fire in the incident and shot his assailant who fled. McGeough and Vincent McAnaspey were charged with attempted murder, conspiracy to murder in possession of firearms with intent to endanger life. Both men were remanded in custody to appear at Dungannon Magistrates Court on 4 April 2007. McGeough was granted bail on 29 March. Gerry McGeough's lawyers have published a document they claim as proof that a royal pardon was given to another alleged IRA member, and questioned why McGeough was not treated similarly. The Northern Ireland office has stated that it is instead prerogative of mercy that was applied to a small number of cases under the early release scheme to resolve technical anomalies. McGeough was convicted in February 2011 of attempted murder, possessing firearms with intent, and IRA membership. He was sentenced in April 2011 to 20 years imprisonment, although under the Good Friday Agreement he served no more than 2 years in jail, and was finally released on 29 January 2013. McAnaspey was acquitted of all charges against him. Education. A teacher by profession, Gerry McGeough has a BA Honours degree in history from Trinity College Dublin and later earned a postgraduate higher diploma in education from University College Dublin. Published books. Gerry McGeough is the author of 2 books, The Ambush and Other Stories, and a novel, Defenders. Gerry McGeough has also published a number of articles in local history periodicals.